if it leads somewhere.
You mean some when? Except I actually do mean that.
Lightning? What are you doing here?
This is a future that I could not save.
That I will not be
Is that really
able to
you,
save.
Lightning?
Do you doubt me? No, it's good to doubt. You're growing up.
I knew it. It is you, isn't it? I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been? What was that dream you made me see? Why did you make me come out here?
Just listen, Sarah. I'll explain everything. Everything that's happened to me in the past, and about the one who wants to destroy the future.
Brace yourselves again.
More than one miracle took place that day. Cocoon was saved by Fang and Vanille's sacrifice. We awoke from our crystal sleep, and our brands were gone. It was Etro's blessing that was our salvation. A gate opened into the unseen realm, and through it, the goddess gifted us with her mercy.
Know what that is, Dodge? That's our home, Cocoon. Must be your first time seeing it from the outside, huh?
Yeah. Daddy!
It reminded me of you, and why I had to go on.
I felt a whirlwind of emotions.
You're the reason I'm standing here.
A large part of it was happiness, and relief was there too. But somewhere inside, I still felt uneasy. Vanille and Fang were gone, and the world hung in silence. Our fight had just ended, but I couldn't relax. A new battle was about to begin. What is that?
Watch out!
The events of that day tore open a portal to another world.
Get off me!
And from the depths of the rift appeared a darkness that had no place in our world. An irresistible force that dragged me away to the edge of time. The screams of the dying had unlocked a gate. A door that led directly to the throne of the goddess. Etro waited beyond the gate and sent her miracles to the human world.
Okay.
But a creeping darkness slipped through and threatened to devour our reality.
Sure.
Etro closed the gate and warped the timeline. Time's flow was altered, and existence itself was distorted. I was lost. The darkness caught me in its embrace and wrote me out of history. Where am I? Valhalla. Beyond time. Beyond life and death. A netherworld of shifting gloom.
That doesn't mean anything.
The chaotic realm of the goddess Etro. What power had brought me to this alien shore? From Valhalla's heart.
Yeah, the
I could
cinematics
track
are
the
nice.
entire span of time. I gazed upon the future of mankind and sensed Etro's divine will.
Naked. Not naked anymore.
The goddess was fading away. If her spirit should cease to be, the world would descend into entropy. I made my choice. I will fight. This man, Caius Ballard, he seeks to destroy all hope and bring an end to the future. Though the battle might be endless, I will never give up. Etro has chosen us, her champions, and we cannot fail.
It all started with Valhalla, is that right? Whatever came from there created the paradoxes, caused the gates to appear, and twisted the timeline.
Lightning, what did you see?
I don't know. It was an enormous power, something that shouldn't exist in this world. Only Etro can control the power and keep it contained in Valhalla. If she were to disappear, there would be nothing to stop it. And that's what Caius wants. He plans to find Etro sleeping in her temple, kill her, and release the power. The chaos would be unleashed into the world of humans, into our world, through the unseen gate.
A gate?
When a person dies, her soul flies to the other world and passes through that portal. If a great many people die at once, the gate must open
Throw
wide
wide
to
the
let them
gates.
through.
For example, if Cocoon should fall.
Exactly, it would be unstoppable. The power of chaos would gush through the gate like floodwater through a broken dam.
What would happen to the world then?
Chaos would infect everything. It would become pure entropy, without life, or death, or time.
No life or death. You mean like Valhalla? That's what Caius is after! If he can bring down Cocoon, millions of people would die, and the power of chaos would turn this world into another Valhalla.
Yes, Caius is trying to create a world where time does not exist. If he can erase time.
Yule would be saved, and not just Yule. All the Seeresses down through the ages. They'd be released from their curse. He wants to sacrifice Cocoon and
It's
rebuild
too
the
silly
world
to
once
talk
and
of
for all for the
time
sake
as a
of Yule.
substance that you're going to get rid
That's
of.
why you were fighting Caius in Valhalla. You're protecting
Unless you do it like the Doctor Strange movie. That was fine. That was
We have
cool.
to face Caius on two fronts, in Valhalla and in the world of humans.
Come, say at the two fronts at the same time. Say it. Say it so you can be wrong.
I need your help.
Lightning then told us what would happen to Cocoon. In 500 AF, the old Cocoon would collapse and fall into pulse, the crystal pillar no longer strong enough to support it. By that time, Hope and the Academy would have completed the new Cocoon, but when they attempted to launch it, Caius would intervene. He would smash it into the old Cocoon and bring them both down. So we have to travel to 500 AF and stop Caius from destroying Cocoon.
If we can change this process,
Gee, they shouldn't be speaking hypothetically, because that is something that
Yes,
happened or will happen. Like,
everything will
we've been to the future beyond it. You don't have to say it like it might happen. It did.
Can you do it?
Caius isn't going to do that.
we can do it.
He did. He did it 200 years ago.
Right. Your good luck charm will show the way.
Hey, Lightning. We'll be able to be together again, right? When all this is over?
One thing at a time, Sarah.
The truth is, I didn't want to let her go. I'd come so far to find her, I was afraid to lose her again. But I had to be strong. For her sake. She had her own battles ahead of her.
Battles that she
So I
could
swallowed
go
the words I
to
wanted to say
whenever
and
she
fear.
feels like,
It was the
because
hardest thing
time
ever.
machine. We could have hung out here. We could have made a weekend of it. What are you? The Moogle hunt is now better than ever. When you spot mysteriously glowing treasure chests, have C to help. Press C to have Mog help you obtain the item inside. What? Is that just their way of saying... Where was the thing that I couldn't open? This, right? This is what you're talking about? I can't open this unless Mog does a thing.
Go, Mog.
Okay, it's just there were some double invisible chests, and I now have them. Or I now have the ability to open them. Where was the other thing, though? There was another thing. Yeah, there is no real outside of time thing. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work as a concept. To say here is a place where time does not flow. That's... I don't know how true that is. I didn't think Interstellar... Wait, which one is... Is Interstellar the one... Yeah, it is the one I'm thinking of. I did not think that it's... outside of time thing was that great. And we got a monster finally! We got an Eptom again. It's a Ravager. Early Peaker, which is exactly what I don't want. Although it is... Well, I was gonna say cute, but those teeth... I don't know.
Look, lightning has left us the last artifact we need. Go, Mog, go!
Why do we think we know how many we need, and that this is the last one?
Lightning can't remain beyond the boundaries of Valhalla for long, Kuba.
But still, I was finally able to talk with her. And it's all thanks to Noel.
Let's go keep Hope's new cocoon in one piece. If we pull it off, lightning will return fully to a restored world.
I mean, there's only so much that you can do in like a big Hollywood movie, you know. If you're like, we're gonna spend $100 trillion on this and have everybody go watch it and eat their popcorn, it's hard to make I didn't pick that. Go back to the menu. I didn't pick that. Or whatever. Battle's over. But the whole the relative time thing in the sense of like the planet where they were like, oh yeah, like even though you were only down there for an hour, it's been 20 years up here. Stuff like that. What? Supply sphere access
What's
code?
this? A message?
Greetings, Sarah in the future. Can you hear me? I'm sending you
All
an
letters
access code
are
to
addressed
supply
to
sphere.
people in the future.
Find
That's
out
how it
when
works.
the nemesis draws near. I hope the contents are of some use to you.
Good old Hope. He's still helping us fight.
I guess the future is in our hands now.
Dear Sarah in the future. What's the what's his name? I keep wanting to say Dane Cook, but it's not. It's nowhere near Dane Cook. Mitch Hedberg. Where he's like, somebody gave me a picture and said this is a picture of me when I was younger. I was like, all pictures are of you when you were younger. Oh, I haven't even seen the trailer for Tenet, but I know that it has something to do with time, and I'm definitely going to watch it without knowing anything about it. I've heard... No, it's fine. I did not read your message. I mean, because it would be weird for somebody to go like, how dare you tell me the basic premise of a movie? But the knowing that it has something to do with interesting time shenanigans has caused me to actively avoid hearing anything about it.
I don't know how I really need your...
Monster materials. Still no orbs. Oh, can I get the... If I want to, only slightly lower damage. So, right. Get the chain bonuses up? Yeah, sure. Or am I going to want the haste instead? Of course I'm going to want the haste instead. Look who you're talking to. ATB rate plus 35%. I'm going to want that haste.
Love you. And bye.
The only weapons that matter are haste weapons. But is there something else to find here? Or, oh, am I supposed to go in? Yeah, I am. I only turned back because I wanted the treasure.
I guess this is it, huh?
We've been given a second chance by the goddess herself.
We're going to save the cocoon that Hope built.
Right, yeah. A lot of, if you're gonna go, like...
Future too.
History has changed so that this thing didn't happen. It's like, well, then none of it happened. Including anyone having any memory of it.
Hey,
You would
Caius,
think.
You told us you wanted to save Yule by destroying the world. That if you could take away our future, Yule wouldn't have to see any more prophecies and she wouldn't have to die. You really are a fool. Yule never wanted the world destroyed. She never gave in to despair. In the end, when she died, she was smiling. She saw a future of hope. Caius Ballad, I am going to fight you and show you the truth. I'm going to show you the future that Yule really wanted.
Nice. Yeah, I liked, Now what? Have I been? Hold on. Is this gonna be, we're gonna walk out and he's gonna be like, I'm here, I completed my paradox shooting gun.
Told in the prophecies is here at last. It is 500 AF, and the crystal pillar that supports Cocoon is starting to crumble. The people of Academia have been evacuated to the new Cocoon. Now all that remains is to launch the Ark into the sky. It is the moment of reckoning. Destruction and rebirth hang in the balance. Two futures, two possibilities, and a battle to determine the fate of the world.
Yeah. He's definitely... What are other... Who... No, David Fincher did, Memento. That's one of my I mean, it's not a time travel movie, but it is, like a non-linear narrative in an absolutely wonderful way. Wait. Nolan did Memento? No, right? Yes? No? I guess that would make sense if Nolan did Memento, because he's good at it. Okay. I'm mixed up. What did David Fincher do that I like? The Last Episode, Promised Eternity. What am I thinking? There isn't another movie that's like Memento that I'm thinking of that David Fincher did. He did do 7.
It's like it's turning into Valhalla.
We're at the time of the prophecy. The pillar is going to crumble any moment, and then the old cocoon will fall.
I don't see any of the people. Do you think they've already been evacuated?
Yeah, everyone must be in the Ark. Wait! I'll bet that's Caius' target.
Exactly. This must be the moment that Hope launches his new cocoon. Right?
Kupo! Labyrinth of Chaos. The roads, Academia 500 AF, are infused with chaos. When a path ends, press backspace to jump across to the next path. If you fall, you'll be sent back to the starting point. If you have yourself finding trouble progressing, try obtaining the fragment skill. What the hell's a fragment skill? There have never been fragment skills before. Collect fragments from other times and locations. And head to the Mystic and Serendipity for your reward, I see. Cactuar statue. You create a new checkpoint.
What's going on?
Forces of chaos are warping reality, Kupo.
This energy is leaking in from Valhalla. We have to stop Caius fast.
Also, that's weird. They made it so that there are jumps that are, like, you can still make them without the jump boost, right? I guess. Yeah, I guess for no reason I was thinking Fight Club.
Serious. It's like you're about to head off to a final showdown with your nemesis or something. If that's the case, you should
Not
spend
what
an
I'm talking
absurd
about.
amount of gil at my shop. It might help you win. Come on, lighten up and pull that gil out of your wallet.
Backpack for carrying snacks. Good. I will buy several of them. Finally, orbs. Finally, orbs. And also essences, which are probably the level... essences and power boosters. Which I have none of. No, I have some of... I have a bunch of those. And those are the level 4 food. Great. Alright, so I am all set to grind a whole bunch... and actually spend money in order to get the final things. Oh, plus more things? What? 40% ATB haste? But I don't know where to find Star Blossom seeds and superconductors. I'll find out, though.
It doesn't matter whether you win or lose. The only thing that matters is whether I win or lose in this game called life.
Okay. So,
Watch. If you follow the movements closely, you can see there's some sort of pattern.
oh, maybe that is what I'm thinking of. Benjamin Button. Because that is also... I mean, it's not like the story is told in reverse, but the, what happens to the character happens in reverse. Or, you know. Alright. Is there going to be anything in here? Obviously, I can tame this. It's the same model as the other guy. Nagarmer with an accent. Oh, is stuff in here going to be really strong? Wow. Alright, level up more before coming in here. This world and time, the crazy maze, is probably not fun. Darn. Oh well. I'll deal with it. Alright, let's quickly use both of my supers. Ability, ultimate arrow. All these wounds make things difficult. Man, if I can just get this guy. Yikes! 33 hit points. No, died. Okay, she's curing. Oh, give me. Yeah, the raise was a mistake. Well, at least he's not doing anything interesting. Real quick, do this a bunch, and then... Wow, it's bad. Damn, a bad thing happened again. Oh my god, it's back up to full health. It's been healing itself this whole time. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Right? Aren't I? Aren't I getting out of here? I'm getting out of here.
Get him! Sorry.
There we go.
Our journey is over.
I can just leave like this, right? Yes. Alright, so which artifacts... I don't have an artifact from there. One from there. One from there. One from there. One from there. And there are at least a dozen worlds that I never even unlocked.
Time and memory frozen in crystal.
So let's go here. There was a whole half of this zone that I never found a way to get to. I actually off stream ran around here a whole bunch in order to grind back when I was like, I need to grind. And I tried grinding in all 4 different weather patterns and found a variety of enemies. I didn't actually touch the Cactuar checkpoints that are out here because I didn't know if something interesting would happen. And I figured I'd be back here and do it on stream sometime. So let's go do that. Most of the things here are going to be very weak now, compared to my mightiness. I will also off-stream Google how to get the haste weapons, because those are the only ones that I want. And I'm sure... that, like any Final Fantasy game, they went and hid all of the secrets behind very difficult to detangle mysteries. And I don't think I'm going to experimentally figure out how to do any of the good stuff. Did I not manage? Okay, I ran away. Oh, I figured that was the end game. Like that place that I was in where there was the sudden difficulty spike. Oh. I was just about to say, oh, I revealed it, but I shouldn't have clicked on it because it, just teleports you back here. But it's a good thing I did, because for no reason, it gives you a fragment. I guess this is kind of where I'm at the point where I go, like, what does it make sense to stream? Is there going to be any good stream content in going, well, let me go run around the world and do the other things that I haven't done yet? Or is everyone here for the plot? Because, I mean, the side stuff is going to have funny stuff going on, I'm sure. Something amusing will happen. A while before LR. Oh, Lightning Returns. Yeah. Probably. I'll probably have at least some other... I'm not going to play them back to back.
Not sure, but this gate seems different from the others.
Very good, Kupo. It's been sealed in such a way that an artifact won't open it. We have to find out where and how to break the lock, Kupo.
Mog said that line wrong. Not, we have to find out where and how to break the lock. No, it's where and how. I think. I assume. You really want to see my reaction to Lightning Returns.
We did it!
I was saying to my sister that I kind of wonder if this game has ruined 13 for me. I mean, like 13-3, because I'm not going to take anything that happens in Lightning Returns seriously now. After having played this and just made a complete mockery of it. Right, Nex? That's what makes sense. They're not gonna do it, though.
You deserve a treat.
I feel like these guys didn't drop orbs before, did they? Maybe they did. What the deal is with that? So over here, there's a whole second half to the zone. I guess not quite a half, but still a large section of the zone. Sitting on the other side of an uncrossable cliff. I know very broadly that has a... Lightning Returns has like a Majora's Mask element to it, where you only have like 13 days. And I think you wind up having to you know, restart from the beginning of the timeline again. far enough? It was too far. It was just right. It was 700 gil. Don't say awesome. Don't encourage him. Oh, you don't restart. You just, that's the amount of time that you have. I don't know how I feel about that.
Is that it?
That seems like... Oh god. Oh, this is gonna beat me. This is gonna destroy me, isn't it? This is a mistake. Okay, at least 1,000 needles is only 1,000 oh, it's done. Okay. I was terrified at first. But we're gonna maybe be okay. Yeah, 100%ing an RPG is a pretty tough sell. It's not quite the same as, like, if you were gonna play like Hollow Knight or something, where there's gonna be, like, I don't know, challenges that are more fun. His stagger is 777. Alright, we're not getting all the way up to there. I am also horribly silenced again. Oh my god, I got it? Maybe it's guaranteed.
Break seal on the monument. Did we unlock it?
My first 4-star. Fettered magic, which can be transferred. Should I just have someone eat a cactus? Is that a good idea? Reduces magic dealt to enemies. Okay, don't have anyone eat the cactus. In retrospect, it seems obvious. Oops. No. Inflict magic damage. Bravery. What else will he learn if I grow him? And late bloomer, which is great, means we can level him up a whole lot. Faith, endless blessings, protect and shall. I need essences. No, I don't actually have. I don't have room in my roster for a synergist monster. Endless blessing sounds nice. I'll have to think about that. So does that, did doing that unlock this mystery gate over here? Doesn't look unlocked. man, do I have any room for a just plain old synergist monster? If I hadn't made Noel a synergist at all. Oh, plus it's a okay. The deciding factor, I'll go look up if Gigantuar learns haste. If he does, he's in. If he learns haste eventually, he's in.
Too easy.
Binged all 3 of them back to back to back.
Sure. Very good, Kupo. It's concealed.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to find anything from wandering here. I also don't really know if wandering around the world trying to figure things out is going to be... I don't know how difficult it is to, like, unlock mysteries. Like, I got the artifact from this and all 4 fragments. There's still an artifact and 3 fragments in here that I never got. And it looks like one of, like, I maybe unlock some time boys down further down the time map. Does not learn haste. Got it. Throw him in the garbage. I think, yes, there was an area in here that I never got into. Is there somebody that I just talked to solve that? Enlist the Moogle's help. Find the person's personal notes. What? No monsters learn haste? Alright. This is now a 0% monster run. No monsters.
I guess the historians and archaeologists are for the military.
I guess walking around in the rain isn't the best idea.
Oh, this was the So this was a quest where, unbeknownst to me, the solution was unlock Moogle Throw. Good.
Well done.
Haste Feeder, which can... That's weird. I'm into it, but it's weird. So what kind of key was that? This is where we were locked up, right? There was some place, the thing that we just got, the holding cell key. I have to find where we... Where were we locked up?
Data we record today.
So what did she want?
Yeah, I think the lock on the drawer is jammed or something.
Did she say where her dresser is?
My head is starting to pound.
This is not the way. Chocobo, I didn't ask you to follow me. Go away.
We're gonna win tomorrow, I know it.
I wish I had more data regarding Atlas.
Oh no, he's using the Wish Stone.
The people of Cocoon love the fresh fish.
I tried to analyze it, but all I could deduce was one fact.
So the giant...
It sounds like a movie plot, doesn't it?
Be on the lookout for monsters and suspicious people.
Look, I tried handing the script to Christopher Nolan. He said,
Before we start,
no way.
This is so messed up. Hmm? What's with the size? Oh, you know our
ID overlay.
communicator service. Well, it seems like there's another guy out there using. When I check my activity log on the, it has me existing in 2 places at the same time. Someone else's ID is. You'll look into it for me. Imagine you. I'm good with that. Nah, somewhere out there.
Oh, this is where... Okay. And now I unlock it with the key. Wondrous. Anything good? No. 100 gil. Even worse. Side quest across time? Yeah. I guess this game also has multiple endings, too? Oh. Difficult for me to decide how I want to, like, progress from here. Because I don't think watching me grind is going to be fun, and I also kind of don't think, like, if I look around for secrets, I don't know if I'll be that good at it. And I also don't... I don't really... I also don't know if it would be... like, there's just a lot that I don't think is worth it, exactly. Oh, there was the enemy comm device for... Or, army comm device that he was just looking for. Oh, and there was just another gate chilling back here? I'll go in a second.
This'll show you. Yes.
Oh, it showed them.
is that it?
Probably terrible. What is it? Oh, this is... Okay, this is also a haste weapon. Wait, 337, 36. Okay, she loses a lot of magic from it, but... Probably worth it. Dendrobi. I mean, like I was just saying, I guess I don't have another game that I'm super eager to play other than a whole lot of puzzle games. Isn't much on the menu at the moment. Can I just run? I'll just run.
I heard the whole area's been stabilized.
This is kind of what happens when you go, like, when you go to play an RPG. It's like, it's going to be super long, and then if you get invested and want to really play it all the way through, it's going to be even longer. Brescia Ruins. From here? Brescia Ruins.
In the year 20 AF, the Brescia Ruins suddenly experienced an influx of monstrous intruders. A paradox was thought to be the cause, but before an investigation could be launched, the situation was already out of hand. The government all but abandoned the area and appealed to the general populace for possible solutions. The ruins crawled with mercenaries and researchers looking to make names for themselves in what had become an unregulated, lawless district. As the situation continued to deteriorate, all attempts to stem the invasion ended in wasted time.
So I came down here and unlocked a gate, and that caused another future to spawn where in the year 20 monsters just started flooding in through a time gate, and they had to abandon all research. Yeah, game. Don't just say paradox. A paradox is more than just a puddle of black goop that monsters pour out of. I guess this is just their way of saying, isn't it neat that, like, here's the same map again, but there's differenter monsters. Also, it's snowing.
The number of monsters just keeps growing, and the military's in a tizzy trying to cope, Kubo. So the government is asking civilians to help out, Kubo. Of course, the three of us are going to help, Kubo. Nothing makes us happier than lending a helping hand, Kubo. The more we help, the more...
How did monsters spawning cause it to start snowing, though?
We're getting paid. I wonder how much. But what are you gonna do with all that gil anyway? Got your eye on something?
I'll figure that out once I have the gil, Kubo. First, we have to earn it, Kubo.
Hey guys, it looks like we're not the only ones interested in the rewards the government has to offer.
Also, how did we know that? Just from walking in here. And once again, awkwardly, it's the same map, and it's like, yep, you've already explored it all. Treasure chests? They've all been opened.
With this many monsters prowling the area, all we can do is take them out one at a time, starting with the ones in front of us. According to my extensive research, there should be some kind of device that's been recording the biology of these monsters for some time now. If only I could find that valuable... You mean you'll do it?
What's going on? My neighbor's not crazy. It's true that I used to be part of the military, but now I'm a mercenary. People around here call me the commander, but I'm not sure I live up to that name. How many of these critters do I have to kill?
Munchkin, you say? They're not very good time travelers. They don't know any of the tricks. Go back in time, get money, and then go back in time and get it again. Keep going back to the same moment, but 5 seconds earlier each time. And just keep picking up the money. Yeah, part of that... I mean, that's also happened in the other Final Fantasies to an extent. there have always been at least some characters who have just been like, whatever, you're just a throwaway character. You're just somebody who has the personality. We needed somebody to be selfie, and it's you. You wear a miniskirt and you have nunchucks, and you say tee-hee a lot. In fact, did we even give you lines, or does the camera just point at you and you say tee-hee?
I'll shoot all of you full of holes. Another day, another bag full of gil.
You put your gill in bags? What is this, Canada? Actually, they only put milk in bags in Canada. Nothing else. I actually have no idea what the origin of that is. Literal coinage. Why not? If it works for people 300 years ago, it works for me.
I wonder why people waste their efforts picking off monsters one creature at a time.
I was wondering that too. Don't you have nukes?
We just need a lot of explosives, enough to blow up the entire ruins.
I like this plan.
Explosives expert, look into it now.
I am an explosive expert.
A mercenary called the commander. Can you let him know that I want to speak with him? Don't forget.
Okay. You set off all the explosives, and they're like, "Okay, and now how do we study the ruins?" And I'm like, "Ah, I didn't quite think that far." Where's the command? This is him, right? I talked to him. This is him? It's not him. Also, I don't remember this being a thing. What's your deal? He doesn't have a deal? This guy doesn't have a deal. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, what the hell? There's just a thing here?
It's not working.
Not working. Oh, I need to find a wild artifact.
they let this happen. I see there's some more just waiting to die. They're closing in. I'll shoot all of you full of holes.
Is this where? It's gotta be, right? There he is. So let's think. I'll probably, what will I wind up doing off stream? Just grinding a bunch, or are there enemies? I'll probably go to the end of time place and grind there and hope to get some of those enemies and hope that they are good. To get some like 3-star or 4-star people, guys who start out as 3-star or 4-star and are not early peakers.
You need something from me? Oh, you want to know how the investigation's going, don't you? The report's done, yes. According to my calculations, if we were to blow up the entire ruin, there's a chance we'll harm Cocoon. Turns out we can't just blow up entire ancient cities willy-nilly. Too bad. Would have been a hell of a show. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I found something strange when I was investigating the area. I've included my findings in the report. If we could get rid of all the creatures, it seems I'll just have to...
What's this guy's deal?
Please, if you can find
The recording device. Oh yeah, I mean there have been many good time travel stories and games where you both have like the straightforward way of doing it, which okay, if you change the past, it creates a new timeline, and other even more interesting ways. Steins Gate is a great example. I really like. Can I lift this up? Is that why that's? It says there's a treasure. Who knows? Basically, in Steins Gate, they find out that he finds a way to send text messages into the past, and each time he does, the timeline changes, and he's the only one who remembers it. And then he eventually finds out that it's actually a bit more complicated. That timelines bunch together. That there are some things that you cannot change by making a small, like, butterfly effect change to the timeline. There's only, you know, like, there are certain events in history where it's like, this is the only point in history where this decision of whether the world goes this way or that way is the only, like, big decision. Everything else, just kind of all those timelines weave together and basically all lead to the same conclusion. So that if there's something you want to avoid, you can't just make a small change. You can't go, oh, this guy got hit by a car? Oh, well, I'll just, go back in time and steal that car's keys. And it's like, okay, he just gets hit by a different car. Whatever is going to happen unless you jump all the way over to the other set of timelines, which is a really neat concept. I like it. I just want to do a little bit and then wrap up. I guess I'll try and turn in this guy's quest. I'm supposed to be looking for a communications device, and it's probably invisible.
I see the commander gave you his report. Well, he poo-pooed my mass destruction idea. I thought it was a good idea at the time. Well, back to the drawing board. I noticed something interesting in his report. Apparently the ruins have been subject to many explosions in the past, and they weren't from any battle. There was a direct attack on the academy by a certain group. I've never heard anything like this before. I have a feeling there's a lot I don't know about this. I shouldn't stick my nose where it doesn't belong, though. Anyway, here's something for your trouble.
Is it worth actually reading any of these fragments? Not that one. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to the kind of monsters that come out of the paradox. We get wild beasts, ancient pulse weapons, everything, even military security bots attacking civilians. I wish I knew how they get up here into Cocoon. Yeah, like I said, there are like, I'd be more upset at how badly this game flubs their time travel if there weren't if it was like, man, I just wish there would be a good time travel story for once. And it's like, no, there's actually lots. There's, oh man, I hate to give away that it's about time travel, but Madoka, the anime, Puel Magi Madoka Magica, is like one of my favorite stories, period. One of my favorite pieces of fiction. The whole thing is just so good. Because of how it eventually ties together. I think I'm done here. There isn't much. If I had a wild artifact, I could open the gate. I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. Other than get to that one area that I just can't get to. Yeah, time travel birdemic. Where this recording device is that this guy wants. It's invisible somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, let's get out of here. So there's, okay, so they're saying there is an artifact somewhere to find in there. It might be the wild artifact that I can use to open that gate, or it might be some other type of artifact. And there's still 4 fragments. One was a quest that I had, the others were not. Fragments, 2 out of 7, 2 out of 13. There's so many fragments here. Oh, you know what? Did they... He said... He gave me a thing, right? Oh, I should have checked my inventory instead of going in. Yeah, Madoka is a very interesting story. What was the thing that Hope gave me? I already had access key 50. Did he give me another one? He gave me top floor access key? Is that the one that I use here? hope I can just run from these. I can. What else is good? Tomorrow, Edge of Tomorrow. I like that one. Edge of Tomorrow plays around with the whole, you know, what if you could just keep repeating something until you got it right, like a video game. It's a very video game-ish trope. Start just speed running real life. As you're like, I know when and where everything's going to happen and can just keep experimenting with what's the exact correct way to do this. Very fun concept. I don't think this is what I wanted. 14th floor, but can I just tell it to keep going up? No, wait, Augusta Tower top floor I've been to before. I'm in the wrong place. This is... What's the real thing that he gave me? I already had both of those. What did I get from... There it is. Supply sphere access code. What is that? Whatever it is, it's not the thing. It's not the thing I was thinking of. Yeah, I wouldn't mind sometime reading the original, because I've only seen the Hollywood adaptation. So, like, this one... This one has a gate that I couldn't figure out how to open. I was just there. That's where I just was just now. Nothing up here. There should be, though. There should be another gate somewhere that leads up, right? How strange. Maybe, okay, maybe this interface means does it mean I've... Does it mean that I've found the artifacts there, or does it mean that I've opened all of the gates there? Let's figure that out real quick, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. I wonder if, in order to give me more time to grind and stuff, if maybe Thursday, maybe I'll stream Filament instead. Are those other gates? Jeez, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. maybe... Yeah, alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's just save. And quit. Alright, so the plan is I will do a bunch of stuff off stream. I don't think I'll be doing anything that progresses the plot. I'll just be getting stronger, but also maybe looking stuff up. And also, I think what I might do is go, like, as soon as I'm strong enough, go beat the game to see what happens if you, like, what... I don't know what the criteria are for getting different endings, but possibly... You get a bad ending if you haven't gone around and unlocked all the gates and stuff. So that can be one thing that I try. Is go beat the game and then from there decide what I'm going to do on or off stream or never in order to get more endings. So thank you guys for being here. We will arbitrarily, I just figured maybe tomorrow, Thursday, I'll stream Filament instead to give myself a little bit more of a break from this and to put some more time into Filament, which I would like to finish, I guess. We're kind of close.